India is sharpening the tip of its spear. In a bold restructuring move, the Indian Army is rolling out integrated battle groups, or the Rudras as they would be called. Fast, flexible and combat-ready units designed for 21st century warfare. But what exactly are the IBGs? Why now, and how do they change India's battlefield readiness? Let's break it down. Let's try and understand how the IBG structure will broadly look like. The major component of this IBG would be infantry, of course. As you know, Indian Army, the infantry has around 27 regiments, and battalions will be pulled out of these various regiments to form the core of an IBG. Next would be armor. Since these will be small, mini offensive formations, the armor will generally comprise of tanks like Arjun and T-90. To support the moving armor and infantry, you require artillery. So artillery, modern artillery like ATACMS or K Vajra will form the backbone of artillery in an IBG structure. It would also require air defense, and as you know, the air defense mobile platforms like Akash and V-Shorat will form the air defense backbone of these mini formations that will be flexible, agile and very swift. It will also have engineers to lay bridges, mine laying, demolition and various other engineering tasks during the progress of battle, and thereafter it will also have an integrated signals and logistics like as I mentioned, signals who provide communications, then ASC that provide rations and food, then ordnance, they provide ammunition, weapons, etc., and of course medical for casualty evacuation and treatment of the wounded in the C2 at the place of action. Think of an integrated battle group as a mini army. It's got everything it needs: infantry, tanks, guns, engineers and even logistics bundled into one battle-ready formation. And unlike traditional divisions that took days to mobilize, the IBGs are designed to move within hours.
I'm in conversation with Lieutenant General DP Pande, who has been 15th Corps Commander, and he has also been Commandant of Army War College. Why Army War College is important today is because it is there where strategies are made on the drawing board, later on put to practice and test by the military, and they are converted to doctrines. So welcome to Defense Dynamics, General DP Pande. What do you make out of Rudrization, and what is the announcement that Chief made about creating Rudra brigades? So could you just explain in a simplified manner, sir?
Yeah, firstly, thanks, Danvi, to be on your show. More importantly, I think we have served together multiple tenures in operations. So it's great to be with you. We are from the same battalion. And it's nice to see that you have grown up in this very important warfighting environment, which is called the narrative warfare. So coming on to this specific issue of Rudrization, you please understand that as warfare evolves, in fact, it used to evolve by after about half a century worth, and thereafter the pace picked up because technology allowed war fighting to keep on evolving at a rapid rate. And today what has happened is that with the current modernization happening, what is happening all over the place, the swift response which is required to beat the enemy's OODA loop and thereafter be able to punish with whatever you have in the shortest time frame requires a swift response mechanism to be put in place. Our structures were pretty Second World War or what was there from independence onwards, and not much. While we have created a number of other formations, modern formations, make armored core formations and better artillery divisions and all, but what has happened is at tactical level for application of force, there is not a all-encompassing unit which is available to us. So Rudrization allows us to get in variety of elements which are required to fight a comprehensive battle, starting from an infantry unit to an armored core element to mechanized infantry, an artillery element, and more importantly, they are able to get in unarmed aerial systems also incorporated today, which is the latest changing technological intervention which has taken place in last decade or so. So what happens is that when you get all this together, it allows a formation commander, a brigade commander to be applied into a force, into an operation without looking backward for any kind of a support which is required for him. And this also entails a little element of integrated logistic setup which moves along this force wherever it's required. So it is high time that we evolve from large formations of divisions and above and allow a field formation to be applied in the shortest, swiftest possible manner to preempt the enemy and at times possibly go out into his own territory.
So why do we need IBGs now? Let's look at three big reasons. Firstly, the faster mobilization. Recall Operation Parakram in 2001, which revealed critical delays. It took almost a month to mobilize the Indian Army. IBG aims to fix that. Second is the limited wars, quick strikes. With nuclear-armed neighbor, India needs fast, limited responses. And thirdly, two-front threat, that is Pakistan to the west and China to the north. India needs agile formation across diverse terrain. Whether it is the snowbound heights of Ladakh or blistering Thar Desert, each IBG is mission specific. That means different strategies, weapons and mobility too.
So, sir, this Rudrization that we are talking of, it is across the board, whether it is defensive formation or the offensive formation, be it in the plains or in the mountains and the high altitudes. Whole of the Indian Army is likely to go in this paradigm restructure, sir?
Yeah, I think what will happen is that it will be done stage-wise, and basic trials have been ongoing for quite some time, and they have been found to be successful, and that is why the chief has made this announcement. And I think initially, because each structure will have to be a slightly different mold, because deserts will require a different combination of an all-arms brigade, and so will be the case of in case of mountains. So these structures will be different, and they'll eventually roll out over a period of time. I'm quite sure we are in advanced stages of rolling out these formations.
This IBG structure that we discussed will have inherent coordination and creasing out issues like intra-service coordination. Various arms and services will be there under one umbrella in one formation. So there has to be synergy and coordination. So this is going to be a challenge which will be creased out by carrying out various exercises as days go by. Then thereafter, all these formations, these mini formations would require very modern, ultra modern equipment. So that has to be brought in, that has to be catered for. Then we'll have logistic issues because these IBGs will be very fast moving, flexible, agile. So you will require a matching mobility for logistics, that is rations, ammunitions and various other support items that are required during the battle. Then, of course, to cater for all these things, that is modern equipment, modern logistics, you require a lot of budget. So budgetary constraints will also come by while structuring the Indian Army into IBGs or the Rudra brigades. India's integrated battle groups are a potent blend of strategy and speed, and they may well redefine how country fights and wins its wars. Faster, leaner, and mission-focused, integrated battle groups are more than just military reform. They are India's message to the adversaries: we are ready, and we are faster than ever before.